Hey, Shalom, Akiams. First and foremost, I want to say Kal Halayam, La Allah Enawa, Yahweh Bashim, Oshai Bashim, Kakodash. Say double honors to the apostles and to the elders, a great millstone, who do rule well in these times. Salutation to all the Akiams around the four corners of the Aratas are preaching this gospel in truth and in sincerity. Brother Manadan here. I know I might be a little late with some of the videos, but true, I have no device. So I had was to borrow a device here to make sure that I could pop a video and do something. I'm trying with my laptop and it's not even working right. We know that's the devil, right? But today I come to do a video to share experience. Right? Now, some days ago, I bought a new vehicle, right? So since I bought this vehicle, I up, I down, I wrong. You understand? And it's like anytime somebody call for something to get done, I'm doing it, and it's like I have no time for the scriptures again. If you're honest, it's not that I have no time, but I'm not giving it that all that I used to give it, because when I don't go here, come here, I'm tired. When I reach home, it's just to sleep. But last night something happened. While I washed my car and stuff, I had a gig to go and do, so I had was to go to work. But while going up on the highway, the vehicle stopped. Right? The vehicle started, like lose power and this thing, so I ended up pulling aside. And my radiator cover was off. Now, knowing that my radiator cover was tightened properly, because of something that I'll make sure that it tightened properly, and it was blown off. Now, the engine wasn't smoking or anything like that. Nothing like that was happening. Throwing the oil, the oil Salakia, the coolant and whatever, and within throwing in the coolant and whatsoever, is because the vehicle, get back a radiator cover, the vehicle wasn't starting. So while sitting on the highway, I asked myself, I saying, yeah, Bashim Yashai, why, what have I done for this to be happening to me? What have I done for this to be happening to me? And within it, the Spirit came and he told me it's because that I'm not giving him the time that he really need. Let me bring a scripture. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 15. He said, for Yahweh, thy power is a jealous power among you. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is a jealous power. Now remember, he gave to me that vehicle, and if he see that becoming a snare to me, or a trap to me, or not a snare, let me don't say a snare or a trap, I will say as a distraction from him, he's going to do something to me for me to realize that, hey, you're slipping. Because yesterday I was supposed to do 2 videos. I was to see if I could get a device to do 2 videos, and I said that I was going to do it, but I didn't do it. You understand? So brothers, we need to start making sure that we balance ourselves. In all that we do, and we must make time for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because he say, for Yahweh thy power is a jealous power among you. And he is jealous from the time he see that you looking to do something, and like you have no time for him again, he's going to shut that down. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai was the man who done that to me last night. He did that to me. When you read the book of Malachi, let me get that. Malachi 3 and 6. Salakia, Amos 3 and 6. Amos 3. This is the book of Amos 3 and 6. He says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil done in the city, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has not done it? Because it's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai who done that to me. Because he realized that, hey, in my mind, I was perceiving that I was doing the right thing. by going here and there and trying to help out everyone, but within doing that, I wasn't gaining enough time to make my videos and do these different things. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he did that to me in order for me now to really understand, hey, man again, you're sleeping. You're sleeping. At the end of the day, in all what you're doing, you have to make sure and make time for me. So that's why I bring out that scripture. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he is a jealous power. He is a jealous power. Anytime he's seen like that causing you to not give him your full attention, he will take it away from you for a while. He's going to take it away from you for a while. Because I sat there on the highway and I asked, I say, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, what have I done to receive this? And he told me. He say you're running here and there and to and fro, but you ain't find like you're making my videos. You ain't making my videos. You understand? Like you ain't fasting and praying like you used to. So he did that to me just for me to start to understand and to realize, hey, nah, don't forget what is the whole scene at the end of the day. I mean, yes, you want to help people. You understand? You want to be able to, do something and make sure, and you understand? But everything is a balance. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 11 verse 1. He said, a false balance is an abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. So it's all about me now, through this experience, learning that I have to balance everything. Meaning to say that I have to do what it is I have to do, and yet still make sure I'm balance it off by making sure and get my videos done, making sure I be down in my scriptures, making sure I fast, making sure I pray. With all of this, because I was perceiving that I was doing the right thing by trying to help people, but at the end of the day, I was losing time for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So he made this to happen to me in order for me to now remember what is the whole scheme behind everything and what is the reason behind everything. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the reason behind everything. There's nothing else beside Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? So I come to tell brothers here now today that, brothers, in everything we do, just remember to balance back the scale. Always remember to balance back the scale, and always remember Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and to do the work, because that is the whole duty of men. That is the whole duty of men, to fear the Lord and keep his commandments. And if we keep in his commandments, we have to make sure we're doing his work. We must make sure we're doing the Lord's work. You understand? We must make sure that we're doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 5. He said, examine yourselves. And that is what I had to do on the highway last night. I had was to examine myself, because I knew it in my spirit that, hey, you're a man of the Lord, you making sure and doing and trying to follow the Lord's statutes and commandments to the best of your ability. But yet still, why would the Lord do this to you? Why would Yahweh Hashem Yahushai do this to you? Is because when I sat, he told me. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he told me. It's because, hey, you're running up, you're running down, you're going left, you're going right. But I find like now having a device is not an excuse. I personally will say to myself, that's not an excuse. You understand? But at least still go down in the scriptures, open the book, do something. First it was so real. I was leaving my Bible up in the car, leaving my Bible up in the vehicle. So the Lord did this to me, to make me really start to realize, hey man again, you have to balance yourself. You have to balance back yourself. Now I ain't say don't help people, but find time for me, make sure and make time for me. And this is how I have to start balancing back myself. You understand? 2 Corinthians 13 and 15. 13 and 5, Salakia. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Because you can't be cold, you can't be lukewarm. You have to be hot all the time. And being hot is being on point. Now, yeah, you will go, you will talk, you will explain things to people, you will meet people, but what about the other part about it? What about the other part about it? What about fasting? What about praying? What about that? What about that aspect of it? You understand? What about making the videos? And if I had made those 2 videos that I told myself I was going to make, that would not have happened. That wouldn't have happened to me. That wouldn't have happened to me. Because I end up having to go somewhere with my cousin. By the time I come back with my cousin was just to go wash the vehicle, bathe, change my clothes and go to the gig. So I didn't have the time to make the 2 videos. But the Lord showed me, hey, that's the whole height. You want to be going so with everybody and trying to help everybody. But what happened to me? Remember the scripture says, seek ye first. Seek ye first. Seek ye first. And this is my plea to brothers. This is my plea to brothers, and this is what I want brothers to understand. In everything we doing, do it balanced. Do it balanced. And you must search yourself, examine yourself. As the scripture say, examine yourself. When things happening to you, it is because something you're not doing right. Something you're not doing right. Somewhere you're going wrong. Something not meshing. Somewhere something not adding up. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is a power. He will make something happen. And when it happens and you start to examine yourself now, he will give you the answer. He will tell you you're not doing so. You're not doing X. You're not doing Y. You're not doing Z. This is why I'm making this happen to you. So you can get back yourself in the frame of mind and in the state of mind to understand what it is really going on, to balance yourself. Remember, he said that he hate an unbalanced scale. Right? We continue in 5. He said, know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobates. So if Yahushua is inside of us, and we supposed to be doing the things of Yahushua, it just like if you're walking on a thin line. If you fall on the left, it's drunk, you're looking to drunk. If you fall on the right, it's fire. So it's all about keeping yourself on that thin line, which that thin line also represent a balance, because you have to have balance to stand on a thin line. You have to have balance to stand on a thin line. You understand? So we have to keep that balance, Akiams. We have to keep that balance. In all what we're doing and all what we're trying to do remember, this system not going to last. We must and always find time for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You understand? But verse 6, he said, but I trust. Let me look that word up, reprobate. Let me see what that word reprobate mean. Right?
Strong's G96. Adakimas.
Adakimas. Right?
Adakimas.
Anakimas, right? He said, not standing the test, not approve. So if you was a person not approved by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, then he would allow you to just keep doing what you're doing and wouldn't study you. But if he put a stumbling block in your way, it's because you not doing something what it is he wanted to do. Remember, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will see about his servants, and if his servants slipping, he's going to pull up on them. He's going to pull up on them, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he pulled up on me. He pulled up on me. This is why I could tell the Akiams and them, he is a jealous power. He is a very jealous power, and remember that at all times. So we have to keep our balance. You understand? Watch number 2. He said, that which does not prove itself such as it ought. Because I wasn't proving myself as I ought. So when you go back to the scripture, let me go back to the scripture now. He say, how that Yahushua is in you, except you be a reprobate. Except you be a reprobate. So if Yahweh Hashem Yahushai didn't care about me, that would have never happened. He would have just allowed me to keep going and heading down in darkness. You understand? But he didn't do that. He put something in my way to wake me up. He put something in my way to wake me up. For me to come back to my senses and for me to understand what it is going on. And that is a balance scale. That is a balance scale. Let me go to the book of Romans. Chapter 8, verse 28. Right? Here we say now, this is Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh. Do you understand? Let me start from 27, Salakia. He say, and he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is in the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh in intercessions for the saints according to the will of Yahweh. So that was the whole scene with me, is because I started to lose my balance, and he needed me to find it back. So he made that happen to me in order to find back my balance. Verse 28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh. So that was a good that happened to me. That was a good that happened to me. But if Yahweh Hashem Yahushai didn't love me, he would have leave me and let me keep going down that road I was going. But no, he made something happen to me to say, hey man, again, catch yourself. Catch yourself. Right? Right? To love Yahweh, to them who are the called according to his purpose. So if you are called according to the purpose of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, anytime you start to go off, he will send something in your way to start to put you back on that track. And that is what he did to me. He made that happen to put me back on my track. For me to search myself and for me to find myself and understand what it is going on. That is why he did that to me. And I accept that. I accept that within myself. And I am not going to be like that anymore. I have to harden myself a little bit. Sometimes I have to say no. I have to say no to the world and say, hey, today I have to fast. I have to pray today. I don't have no time to do X, Y, Z and what you want me to do. Today I setting aside my priorities for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And this is what he wants me to do. And I have to do it and keep it firm. Because I said to myself I was going to do 2 videos yesterday. Try my best and borrow some phone and do 2 videos yesterday, but I didn't do it. So that's why I could tell you all, he's a jealous power. He's a very jealous. It's like a man and a wife. If you see your wife looking to go and do something or to do something that you is not according to you, you will get jealous. And we are the brides of Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? We are those people. So Akiams, when you see something happening to you, it's because of a spiritual way. It's because of a spiritual way. It's because something you're not doing. Something you're not doing which is according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why you need to examine yourselves and check yourselves. When things happening to you, I just always say that. Anytime I as a man just go and be on my road and be on my spiritual road. But anytime I start to see like something happening to me, I know to myself it's because something I'm not doing right. It's something I'm not doing right. And I just have to examine myself, search myself. Do some self-searching and find out what is the issue. So I can start doing that self-searching yourself. When you see the Lord putting you through certain things, search yourself to find out the reason why it is he doing you that. Do you understand? Find out why it is he doing you that. So Akiams, I had to tell all you, I was a victim of it, and I could tell all you, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is a jealous power. Once he, as the scripture say, right? And we know all the things that work together for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are called according to his promise. Because if something is going on with you, it have to be because you're not giving the Lord certain time and certain things that he need from you. So he will do something for you, to make sure that, hey, you put yourself back on track. That's what it is. And I stand corrected, and I have to deal with me and put myself back in place and get myself back on track. I accept that with myself. I say, Kal Halayam La Alahayana Waya Bashim Yashai Bashim Kakodash. Say double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akiams throughout the four corners of the Orataza, who push in this gospel in truth and in sincerity. And until that time, I say Shalom.